Schubert, Die schöne Müllerin.
2. By Philip Chier.
2. Wohin?
The miller is taken by a brook by fate and is fascinated by it. This kind of image, a first inversion broken chord is circling, continue to exclusively represent the brook in the entire song cycle. This accompaniment not only symbolizes the stream, but also the miller's proximity to it. He is obviously near the brook, therefore, the piano accompaniment is more active than
Das Wanken.
Analysis. Stanza 1 presents subject X, including motif X which is applied in stanza 7, coda.
Ich hört ein Bächlein rauschen, wohl aus dem Felsenquell, hinab zum Tale rauschen, so frisch und wunderhell.
Stanza 2 proposes subject Y and returns to X.
Ich weiß nicht, wie mir wurde, nicht wer den Rat mir gab. Ich musste auch hinunter mit meinem Wanderstab. Ich musste auch hinunter mit meinem Wanderstab.
Stanza 3 employs a contrast subject Y, including Y1 and Y2. Stanza 4 starts from an episode, then returns to subject Y. This is the middle part contains new materials and new tonality, namely D minor. Turning to D minor coincides with the question that the miller posed to the brook.
Ist das denn meine Straße, o Bächlein, sprich?
Indicating that the miller is not safe for his future.
Das denn meine Straße, o Bächlein, sprich wohin? Wohin, sprich wohin? Du hast mit deinem Rauschen mir ganz berauscht den Sinn. Du hast mit deinem Rauschen mir ganz berauscht den Sinn.
Stanza 5 also starts from an episode, but returns to subject X.
Was sag ich denn vom Rauschen? Das kann kein Rauschen sein. Es singen wohl die Nixen tief unten ihren Rhein. Es singen wohl die Nixen tief unten ihren Rhein.
Stanza 6 starts from Y1 which is exactly the same as stanza 3, then goes on to Y2 with some modification.
Lass singen, Gesell, lass rauschen und wandre fröhlich nach. Es gehen ja Mühlenräder in jedem klaren Bach. Es gehen ja Mühlenräder in jedem klaren Bach.
Stanza 7 is a coda in which motif X is repeated, with
Fröhlich nach.
happy after, repeated twice and ends on fifth step. The fact that people want the voice to drop to F again highlights this feeling. Instead, keep the high pitch C until the end.
Lass singen, Gesell, lass rauschen und wandre fröhlich nach, fröhlich nach, fröhlich nach.
3. Halt.
Dear little brook, is this what you mean? The brook leads the miller to the idyllic mill in the forest grove. Throughout the process, the piano imitates the violent rotation of the mill wheel. The subtle and minor harmony and the accompaniment hints at Badomen. Analysis. The beginning cell is a sixth leap, which is varied with other intervals in the following context according to their mood. The song immediately start with the arpeggio shape, which represents the roundness of the mill wheel in the previous song, and continue to accompany the rustling of the stream. The first two subsections illustrate these two symbols. Note that at the very beginning is the closest mill runner. Stream in the background. In the following cases, the grinding wheel arpeggio is repeated every 2 bars when the miller saw this house for the first time.
Eine Mühle seh ich blinken aus den Erlen heraus. Durch Rauschen und Singen bricht Rede Gebraus, bricht Rede Gebraus.
However, when he sang a Willkommen, its frequency increased to every measure. The arpeggio not only emphasizes the symbolic meaning of the miller's grinding wheel, instead, move the pace of each section forward.
Ei willkommen, süßer Mühlengesang. Ei willkommen, süßer Mühlengesang.
At the beginning of section C, turning to minor, at the same time that the dynamic changes from strong to weak. The symbolic meaning of the window is related to poetry. Schubert used this change in form proficiently, indicating that the window is a symbol of separation between lovers.
Und das Haus wie so traurig, und die Fenster wie blank.
In section D, Schubert reverts to the arpeggios that appeared every 2 measures. The word Schubert chose to emphasize here is
Und die Sonne, wie helle vom Himmel sie scheinte?
After the introspective questions in the subsection, the modulation back to major key feels like the sun has just come out.
Und die Sonne, wie helle vom Himmel sie scheint. Die Sonne, wie helle vom Himmel sie scheint.
In the coda, section E, the miller asked the brook again.
Ei, Bächlein, liebes Bächlein, war es also gemeint?
Now, dear little brook, is this what you meant?
Ei Bächlein, liebes Bächlein, war es also gemeint. Ei Bächlein, liebes Bächlein, war es also gemeint. War es also gemeint, war es also gemeint.